Hello to all our Facebook friends. Lloyd and Melinda here, coming to you live from the city of Rosemead. And today's episode is all about sculptures and statues. What's the difference, you might ask? Let's explore, shall we? So the city of Rosemead commissioned artist Heath Satow to build this sculpture in honor of the fallen victims of September 11th. The sculpture is called Reflect, and it portrays two hands holding an actual I-beam from the World Trade Center. As you can see on the plaque, it has a little dedication, September 11th, 2011, in honor and memory of the nearly 3,000 innocent victims and heroic first responders who died on September 11th, 2001. It's two hands holding an actual I-beam from the World Trade Center. And if you zoom in on the hands, you'll notice that it is made completely up of doves. 2,976 doves, to be exact, each representing a victim of the World Trade Center attacks. So it took artist Heath Satow 5 months to complete this sculpture, and it is a very beautiful tribute to the victims of 9/11. So here's another statue across the way at the Rosemead Recreation Center. And it features children at play. Don't get too close to that squirrel, buddy. Might be rabid. So we head from Rosemead City Hall to the Panda Express Support Center for a very well-known sculpture. In fact, it is so well-known that there is at least one sculpture of this in every state. I am talking, of course, about Richard, Indiana's love sculpture. Check this thing out. Isn't it gorgeous? And unlike some of the statues, like the ones in New York and Indiana, this one is surrounded by a pool of water. It reminds me of that Beatles song. All you need is love. Do 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 do. All you need is love. Do 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 do. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. And if you go around the back, it spells Olev? Panda Express even put in special parking spaces so people can specifically go and check out the love sculpture and even propose in front of it. So you might be wondering, as I said at the beginning of the episode, what is the difference between a statue and a sculpture? A statue is a life-size or larger depiction of a person or an animal, usually made out of concrete. But a sculpture is a three-dimensional object that can be made out of almost anything. And it doesn't even have to be lifelike. So now you know the difference. Do 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 do. So our final destination here today in this episode is Wally Art Garden, where we are going to play a little game to see how many statues and how many sculptures you can spot in this video. See, the difference is this is a statue because it is a representation of a person or an animal. I guess this would be considered a sculpture. I like these little Shaolin babies. Art Deco. And of course, they've got the big man himself. Like he wants to high-five you twice. That's really cool. Wow, that's just a little graphic there. I've always been a big fan of nautical themed statues. Those are really cool. Who's a happy piggy? Who's a happy piggy?
A lot of woodwork, a lot of details. Somebody went to a lot of work to carve that out.
Yeah. Especially each hand holding little items.
And the hands in the back. These little hands.
Oh yeah. Cool. Everywhere you turn, there's Buddha statues. He always looks so happy. Remember that scene in the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor when all those statues came to life? I'm getting that feeling right now. Wow, I think I found the most terrifying thing in this place. So hopefully, now you know the difference between a statue and a sculpture. And if you don't, there's not much more I can do about that. That's gonna do it from Rosemead, California. If you like what you see, leave a like at the bottom of the screen. It lets us know you care. But until next time, Melinda and I have to be traveling on. What happened, Billy? Oh, I just fell asleep digging your grave.